Hey, motherfuckers. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Did I say motherfuckers? Oh, I did. Holy shit, New Burgers on a roll. This is like 2 videos in 1 month, man. I'm trying to get them out. I'm trying to get them out. Besides that, I erased the last video that I put out last week, and like an idiot, I did something fucked up. I had like a double thing going on with YouTube, and I hit one to try to get rid of it so I wouldn't have a double in there, and poof, they both went. What are you going to do? Oh, get it in ya. Oh, got a couple things I want to talk about and recover for the people that didn't see the last video. All 58 of you, you guys need to pick up the pace and start subscribing because, I am very entertaining. Anyway, this thing is cool. Check this out. It's an all-in-one Jimmy. Just like this. Just, wow. And then you can light it too. Well, okay. Anyway, enough of that. That has nothing to do with brewing. So we're talking about brewing. This is what I'm calling right now my September Fest. This is with the Hercules hops. I like this. It's got a nice bitter to it. It's nice and clean. It finishes pretty good, and it's I got it at 6.8. Yeah, this is good beer. I'm liking this. We'll go into that recipe later. I want to give a shout out to Big Rob up in Canada. I want to give a shout out to Thrash Metal Brewing. Hey, recognize this? Uh-huh. This, Thrash Metal Brewing, I think his name is Brian. This is what took a shit on you. Yeah, well, I'm using this as a spare. And I get it, man. I only paid like $26 off of Amazon for this. And I got 6 or 7 brews out of it before it slowly started to take a shit on me. Is it dead yet? No. It probably still runs. I'll probably have to take it apart and clean it real good, which I had to do like the 6th or 7th brew when I had this. But I never took it above the temperatures of like 150 degrees. I only used this to recirculate my mash while I was mashing. So it never got above 150. I tried to take it up to mash out like 168, 170, and that's when it started to take a crap on me because it ain't rated for that. This is only rated for 150 degrees. It's a solar hot water heater pump or solar heater pump or whatever. I thought it'd be okay just for recirculation. What I got when that started to take a crap, because I ain't going to be left with my ass hanging out when I'm brewing. I got this from Brow Supply. See it? Brow Supply. And this is rated for... focus. I don't know if it's going to focus. This is rated for 212. So you can use this through mash out and even at the end of your boil to recirculate, through your wort chiller and all that. Speaking of which, I have a new addition that I'll be checking out Saturday for my brew day. Because I am tired of mad amounts of water trying to chill my wort down. There it is, baby. $99 from More Beer in PA, and you have one in California too. $99, free shipping too. Check it out, man. There it is. That's how thick it is. Yeah. I got it all set up. The only thing I got to do is sanitize it. Boom, boom, bam, bam. And I'm chilling wort. It says it'll chill wort down from, boiling down to 80 to 75 degrees in 5 minutes. We're going to give it a whirl. We're going to check it out. We're going to see. I'll let you know about that come Saturday, 2 days from now. The other thing, I got to show you. Carbon filter, 10 microns, baby. No more Camden tablets. Now, when you use this, by the way, this is rated for 10,000 gallons or 1 year. Now, on More Beer, where I got it from More Beer, tells you 750 gallons, more or less, okay? But, you're not going to be using this heavily, okay? You'll be using this to filter your water for your shit, unless you want one in your house, okay? And that goes with this setup. Right here. Bam. Fop. in there like that. The other piece is up there. Can you see it? The blue Jimmy? Yeah. So anyway, when you use this, okay, when you use this, you want to fill a gallon of water less than 1 minute. Okay, so under a minute, running it slowly through this takes out all the fluoridation, all that bullshit. Okay, and what you're left with is nice crystal clear water. And I tried the water and all that, I smelled nothing. And I did fill them up very slowly, 12 gallons, because I pretty much use 8 gallons when I brew a 5-gallon batch. Okay, because I sparge with a little less than 2 gallons. Okay, but this, no more Camden tablets. It's all natural from now on. No additives. Now I'm still going to use my 5.2 mash stabilizer and all that kind of shit like that, because my water profile around here is kind of shit. Okay, so I can't wait to see what this beer tastes like after the good water. Okay, got to have good water to brew. I did put a video out, but you know, I was probably half bagged when I did it. Anyway, what am I brewing this weekend? Well, like I told Big Rob, it's either I'm going to brew me another Marzen, because I got one chilling in the keg right now, which I really want to dig into, but it's only been 4 days in the keg. I'm fairly certain it's ready to be drunk, but right now I'm working on Septemberfest, saving the Oktoberfest. And I'll probably either brew another Oktoberfest or Dusseldorf alt, which I call Newburger's alt now, because like all recipes, I modify them like I did my Kolsch. Now, I told Big Rob I'm going to send out what I did on that. I modified the Kolsch recipe. We still got time. We got about another 4 or 5 minutes or whatever. So let's go into the book and see what I did to the Kolsch beer. Okay? Now, for those of you that don't already know, I handed out the Kolsch recipe. Now, this is what I did to the Kolsch. All right? And I'll read off the regular recipe if you like. First, I start out with 10 pounds of Pilsner, 1 pound of Vienna, 1 pound of Melanoidin, and then my hop profile is 1 ounce of Crystal at 90. Oh, wait a minute. No. This is the original. Okay, this is the original. Where's the original? Bam! There we go. Now we're talking. 10 pounds of German Pilsner, 1 pound of Vienna malt, 8 ounces of Crystal 80. 8 ounces of Melanoidin malt. Boom, that shit was good. And then I went with 1 ounce of Crystal at 90, 1 ounce of Saaz at 40, and 1 ounce of Saaz at 15. Okay, I used Nottingham yeast. I mashed for 75 minutes, and I boiled for 90. Okay. I wind up with an OG of 1066 and finished out at 10.8. I got a 7.6 ABV. You would never know it when you drank it. Okay, it's one of them I'm gonna get your ass in trouble beers. Okay, it went down nice, clean, and smooth. It had a great flavor to it. Blah blah blah. The thing. It died last weekend. Even my father-in-law liked it, and he don't really care for my homebrew because it's too malty. He's a Budweiser fan. I like flavor, but he actually enjoyed my newer version of the Kolsch. Yeah, that was good. Now, what I did with the Septemberfest, because I changed that a little bit, I wanted a more bitter beer. It was all the same grain bill except for one. Well, actually, 2 things. I did 6 pounds of Pilsner, 5 pounds of Munich malt, 8 ounces of Crystal 60, which is usually 80, and I did 8 ounces of Cara Munich Type 3, and it's usually Type 1. Okay. Then I went with 1 ounce of Hercules hops, which is pretty powerful hops, because I wanted a little bit more of a bitter beer. And I got that. That's this. Boys and girls, there you go. Nice and clear. You can see it. It's nicely carbonated. Finishes nice and clean. It's still got a nice malty flavor to it. I like it. And it's got a little bit more bitter to it. And the bitter kind of finishes out. You get the sweet, and then you get the bitter at the back end. I like it. It's good. I boiled that for 90 minutes. My mash volume was 6 gallons. My pre-boil was 6.5. My target OG was 1062, and my target FG was 10.8. Okay, and I used Nottingham yeast on that. The the hop schedule was 60 minutes for the Hercules, 40 minutes for the Saz, and 15 minutes for the Saz. I mashed at 150 for 75 minutes. My strike water was 157. I mashed out at 164 for 15 minutes, and I sparged with 1 to 1.5 gallons. I didn't try to squeeze the bag like it owed me money this time. I just sparged it very slowly. Listen to David Heath, okay? There's another shout out. Yeah, and that turned out pretty good. The regular recipes, well, I'll forward them later because I've already put them out. So what am I going to do this week? It's probably going to be, I don't know. I got to check how many, what kind of grains I have left. And I have to check my recipe book, my recipe book, because I have all my own recipes. See, all the blue tabs are my recipes. Not the ones I've done, but my own recipes. Okay. So it's either going to be the alt beer. I got to check out what kind of grains I got, or it's going to be another. It's going to be another Marzen because I go through them pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh. Bam! This. I forget how much I paid for this. It's like 29 something plus 9 something in shipping for more beer. There you go, man. In case you don't want to drill holes in your freezer or nothing like that, you pop it right on top the keg. Plow. Works good, baby. I know. I checked it out. Right now I got my picnic tap hooked up so I can show you this. Actually, this is still cold from the freezer. So, yeah, this is wonderful. Yeah. I'm liking it. Got the ball valve on. Yeah, I'm telling you. The ball lock valve. Yeah, I would recommend this. I would. And besides, more beer is right up in Pennsylvania. It's only like one day and it's here. Well, actually, sometimes it's 2 days. Depending on what time you call and order that shit. So, or on your computer. So that's what I got for right now. Oh, shout out to 8-Bit Chicken. Shout out to Big Rob. Shout out to Thrash Metals. Shout out to Short Circuit Brewing. I like watching him. Shout out to Graham on BrewTube. Ollie, Old Farts Brewing. David Heath. Steve Ogden. Man, I need to get a list of people that I need to shout out to. I really do. And is there going to be more videos put out? Yeah, absolutely. Fucking right. And somebody else was asking about on BrewTube what they use for aeration, because I still got a little bit of time here. Here we go. I'm making a mess over here. I got this for more beer also. This is my aeration stone, okay, and my air pump with the filter, okay. So that's one way you can aerate your shit. The last 2 brews, I really didn't have to. I didn't use it, but I always keep the stone very clean. I always boil it after I'm finished with it, and then I sanitize it before I use it again. So you got to keep it clean, or it'll get clogged up on you, and it ain't worth, a squeegee out peg and shit. So what else? What else I got? What else do I got? I mean, what else do I got? I don't know. What are you guys drinking for fucking Thirsty Thursday? But blam, there we go. Am I going to tap into the Oktoberfest tonight? I don't know. The old ladies at bingo. It's a possibility. I don't know. It could be. But who wants to? Wait a minute. Check it out. Bam. Watch this. Gotta put the more beer down. All kinds of crazy implements to give me cancer. I love it. Anyway. I would love... What was I saying? What are you looking at? Shut up. All right. Yeah. Oh, my air conditioner took a shit on me in the brew house. Not good. So now I got to brew with the door open. I don't have a screen door, so I'm going to wind up chasing flies around. That's irritating. You know what happens if you get a fly in your beer? I don't. And I don't want to know. I'm guessing it's going to be a pretty bad infection. No. Well, that's not going to happen. Anyway, I'm almost out of time, ain't I? Yeah, so, maybe I'll put out a video at the end of my brew day, because I'm way too into it for 8 hours to make a video and edit and all that kind of stuff, so I usually fly by to see my pants on my videos. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Remember to get it in you. You can do homebrew, I know I can. And watch all... Oh, shout out to Craig Fairway, too, before I forget. Love watching him. Craig, too. They both got t-shirts, 8 Big Chicken, and so does Craig Fairway. Until then, this is Dewberger saying have a happy weekend, happy Thirsty Thursday, and get it in ya.